I'm sorry.
Wouldn't you rather call an end to this endless feud with the Geliovites? That way, you'd each have half of the pasture, and everyone's happy, no?
Chance would be a fine thing. Albram will never give up. He says the whole pasture is his.
The borders by the orchard, that's where I got my ass kicked.
Who knows what the old fool got his ass kicked for back then.
You should talk to the bailiff and get him to support you.
Thrush! He already said ages ago he doesn't want to get involved. He even threatened us with the stocks if we keep bothering him. See you soon, my friend.
Innkeeper, a beer!
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
And that's exactly what I'm paid to do. Oh, carry on then. Excuse me.
I came because of the arguments between Takov and Zheliov.
What happened this time? Did old Bram piss in Project's ale barrels again like last year?
No, but they're getting ready to meet up and beat each other up.
Let them do it then! Maybe a few knocks to the skull will do them good, and they'll leave me alone.
How did the arguments between the Takovites and Zheliovites start, anyway?
What do I know? I was a young lad back then, but it's all because of that bloody pasture. Both villages claim that it belongs to them, but nobody has any evidence. So they split it in half, but neither side is particularly happy about it.
Well, you wouldn't let them fight over nothing, would you? Does nobody know who the bloody pasture belongs to?
Nobody who could be trusted not to be making it up. After all, what business is it of mine? Let them kill each other for all I care. Worst case, I'll have to clap them all in the pillory. That should sort them out.
I'm sure you have enough worries as is. And the Takovites and Zheliovites are just wasting your time. Wouldn't it be worth it to sort it out?
That it would. Bandits are running wild. My daughter is leaving the house. I don't have time for those morons right now. How the fuck am I supposed to find out who the pasture belongs to? I looked in the Chronicle. Things like that tend to be there. But Bailiff Brada, who was here before me, must have been a lunatic. You'd have to be mad to make any sense of that book.
Then let me have a look. I may not be mad, but maybe I'll find something you overlooked. You won't have to worry about anything.
You want to touch such a rare book with those filthy peasant hands? Have you lost your mind?
Filthy peasant hands? Do you know how many books I've read? And I never fold corners. If there's anything actually useful in the Chronicle, I'll find it.
Fine, have it your way. Maybe you'll manage to make some sense of Brada's bullshit. But if I find out you've even opened that book too harshly, you'll have me to answer to.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I was just visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves
I've seen those.
that we found. I've been digging, and that's about it.
That sounds interesting.
How's it going?
I'm running out of ink.
What? Again?
What do you mean, again? You refused to get me more last time I asked.
So it won't come as a surprise when I refuse again.
And what am I supposed to write with?
You know what? Why don't you write a complaint? Ha ha ha!
This Latin phrase looks important. Otherwise it wouldn't be written in red, would it? Fecit ordinem in region ope claviferae. I should try to find somebody who could translate it for me.
Excellent. Excellent. Next time it'll be even better.
How can I help you today, friend?
I need to translate something from Latin. You're an educated man, aren't you? Would you help me?
Why not? It's nice to see simple folk wanting to get educated. What is it you need translated?
Fecit ordinem in regione ope claviferae.
That's definitely Latin, but what could it mean? In regione is obvious. That's in the country or region. Fecit ordinem is something like to bring order. And claviferae means iron spike or maybe nail. So, brought order to the region with the help of an iron nail. Where did you hear that nonsense?
That's not important. The main thing is I know what it means, and hopefully it'll help me in my work. Thank you.
No bullshit. Just right. This year, the village prospered.
Wait. Is this supposed to be a chronicle?
Is that a problem?
I'm not a chronicler. Why want a raise for this responsibility?
You want what?
More.
But then I heard him coughing his lungs up in the yard again today.
Not a chance. That old coot will outlive us all.
Ah, here's the damn nail. Right in the middle of the pasture. Olbram and Prochek won't be happy. From now on, the entire pasture belonged to Takov. Prochek could discount the ale in celebration.
Good day to you.
I finally found the damn border between the Takov and Zhelyov parts of the pasture.
How the hell did you manage that?
I found it in that chronicle of yours. It wasn't easy, but we can finally put an end to all that endless fighting.
Oh, about fucking time. So then, are you sure you found the right place?
Definitely. Bailiff Brada took iron nails and used them to mark the border so that people wouldn't forget where it is. One of them is in the oak tree on the pasture.
That's nice of him and all, but he could have fucking told somebody about it. Who can make sense of those writings of his? At least Olbram and Prochek will leave us alone now. Go to them, and when you all meet in the pasture, I'll ride over and settle this nonsense once and for all. And if those two start arguing again, I'll be hammering nails into their arses instead of trees.
How many times do I have to tell you? Don't chuck your shit into my yard. And I'm telling you, that piece of land is mine. You're pouring it over the fence. Your brother built that fence, and he did it all wrong. He's a complete fucking idiot, he is. Then you should have taken it up with him. How? When he's as deaf as a post. Anyway, that's where I dumped the shit, because that's where you made your dunghill. Even though I begged you not to. You know I've got apples on the other side, and they fall right into that shit. I don't give a fuck! But don't you dare climb over that fence. And if you've got a problem with that, take your grievance to the bailiff. Yeah, like he'll side with me when he's your brother-in-law. So don't go there then. But I don't want your shit on my property. This is my land.
Have no fear.
You know what? I'll build an outhouse next to that dunghill. Then you'll have somewhere to drop your shit. A bigger bastard the world has never seen. Apart from that deaf brother of yours, you're a family of whore sons. What did you say? I'll kill you! How did you do that? Take that!
Ah, for Christ's sake.
Hey, stop fighting! The stocks with him! Useless! Ha! We'll finish this quickly. Ha! Fuck you!
I'll hack your ass off. You should have fucking... You fucker!
How terrible.
This is unbelievable. Someone's lying here. Hey, what's wrong?
Mary, Mother
Wake
of
up, come on.
God.
Fucker! Next time, I'll be ready for you.
Praise God.
Taking their time again.
What do you need, my friend?
I sorted everything out. Let's go and meet the Zheliovites and have a discussion.
Finally! Come on, let's call the lads over and send for Olbram. Well, Zheliovites.
Of course. Can you?
You see? They're provoking us again. There's no use trying to negotiate with them.
There's nothing to negotiate, old man. The pasture is ours, and that's final.
Bullshit! You know right well that I got smacked around as a child in that orchard, right over there.
You know what? Now you'll get smacked around here too.
Enough! Does anybody...
Trust?
This shouldn't concern you, bailiff. We'll just beat those bastards' arses and go home.
Don't you think there's been enough fighting and nonsense?
I won't tolerate this nonsense in my territory.
Tell that to the Zheliovites. Maybe they'll finally get it into their thick heads that this pasture is ours.
In your dreams, you Takavite swine!
Kurva! Be quiet already!
This whole pasture belongs to Takov. From the orchard all the way to that oak tree. There's a nail stuck in it, marking the border.
Hooray! So what then, Zheliovites? When will you finally get your asses out of here?
That's not true! What the hell is he on about?
How do you know? You're not even from around here.
But unlike you, yokels, he can read. It's all there, black on white, in the Troskovitz Chronicle. So you'll obey it and finally give it a rest.
They've done so much to hurt us. They just have to make it up to us. Make them pay.
None of that. They're the ones always provoking us. You know what? Let's give them a nice final bashing.
Knock it off already. Haven't you had enough of all this senseless arguing over the years? All those worthless problems and wasted time? Can't you just shake hands and make up?
That's right. From this point forward, this dispute is over. And if I hear about anyone causing trouble again, I'll have you all clapped in the pillory. Together. Now pack up and go home.
Well, Grandpa, how do you like our pasture?
Shame on you. Making fun of an old man.
Oh, get over it. You know what? You can let your cattle graze here. That's how good-hearted I am.
Oh, what do you want in exchange?
You'll throw a dance in my tavern. You'll stand in front of everyone and say what a noble person I am, and how your memory has gone to shit.
What? I'd rather let my castle graze on rocks than kiss your arse.
So, the pasture finally has its rightful owner, eh? The feud with the Geliovites is finally over.
It was about time the truth came out. I've been neglecting my tavern because of all of Albrum's bullshit. Thank you for standing up for the right side. That deserves a fine reward.
Wow. Thank you.
Don't mention it. You'll spend it all in my tavern anyway, won't you? See you soon, my friend.
Now, I hope the Takovites and Geliovites won't be at each other's throats for a while.
I can hardly believe it. I'm sure Lord von Berghoff will be delighted with how I handled it.
How you handled it?
Aye? With a little help from you. True enough. It's nice that someone deals with problems instead of making more for a change.
Ah, don't mention it.
Leave it off. We've got our good name back. Since you did so well with the Chronicle, I have another book of knowledge for you. I didn't get much out of it myself, but maybe you'll find something revealing in it. That's a damn fine reward, don't you think?
My word. Thank you. When's the last time I ate something? I'm feeling a bit peckish.
God grant you health.